You ever have one of those mornings where you just know the universe is setting you up for something good or bad? You can't tell yet, but the air feels different? That was me, or should I say, that was Amara, on a bone-chilling, gray morning in the heart of the city, rainwater shimmering in puddles all along the sidewalk like little traps waiting to get you. Amara, barely 20, pulling her jacket tight, heading to Starlight Plaza for another shift scrubbing office floors a job. She'd had since turning 18, nothing glamorous, just honest work to get by. She's used to blending in, people walking by like she's invisible. Until that morning, everything changed with the sound of a revved-up engine behind her, slicing through the quiet. Now, let me back up a cease. You know how in every city, there's always that one person who thinks the whole world is their stage? That was Olivia, the influencer, the one dripping in designer brands, followers, and attitude. She was behind the wheel of a glossy black car, more focused on her phone than on the road or the people around her. Then, out of nowhere, she floors it. The tires screech, water sprays, sprays, a whole tidal wave of icy, muddy water shooting straight onto Amara, knocking the breath out of her. You know what I mean? That kind of moment that stings twice, first from the cold, then from the humiliation. Olivia's laughter cut through the air like broken glass, loud enough for everyone to hear, and she yells out the window, "Clean yourself, pour cleaner," before taking off. Amara just stood there, dripping, shivering everyone on the street, either pretending not to see or whispering behind their hands. But she didn't break, didn't cry, didn't shout. She just pulled out a little towel from her bag, wiped the mud. That's real strength, silent, steady, the kind you don't even know you have until the world tests you. Thing is, someone did notice. Across the street, Jamisa, a 30-something guy in a crisp shirt, nursing his coffee in the window of the cafe, saw the whole thing. He owned half the buildings in that part of town, Starlight Plaza included, but that wasn't what mattered. What got to him was the way Amara carried herself. The way she held her head up reminded him of his late mother, who used to scrub houses to put him through school, never complaining, always moving forward. James walked up to the counter, ordered a hot sandwich, and slid a note to the barista, "Please give this to the young woman who just came in." No signature. Amara found that sandwich in the staff room, still warm, with a scribbled message. "Keep going. Someone sees you." And that, believe it or not, was the first good thing that happened to her all day. After that, little miracles started showing up: new gloves in her locker, a fresh notebook full of encouraging quotes, a hot coffee perched on her cart now and then. Never name attached, just a quiet kindness. Amara kept her head down, kept working early, late, every corner shining in. Her supervisors noticed. Some of her coworkers, though, started getting salty, whispering that she must have some kind of hookup, some kind of secret. Rumors flew. Tricks were played, her schedule sabotaged, floors accidentally left undone. But Amara didn't snap. She calmly showed her records, offered to redo any task, and let her work speak for itself. Respect, though grudging at first, started to replace those whispers. Then, out of the blue, she got a letter formal sealed. Not from the company, but from somewhere bigger. A full scholarship to study hospitality management at one of the best schools in the country. No sender's name, just this line: "Your future deserves more than mopping floors. I believe in you." That broke her finally, she cried. Not out of pain, but out of hope. All those small kindnesses? James had been behind them, laying the stepping stones one by one, without ever taking credit. And Amara, she rose to the challenge, working full-time by day, studying hard by night, worn to the bone, but burning with purpose. Every mop stroke felt like progress. But you know how karma works. While Amara was rising, Olivia's bad deed was coming back around. Turns out, a security camera caught the whole puddle incident. Someone leaked the footage. It exploded online. Rich influencer humiliates cleaner girl, and Olivia's world went up in flames. Her fans turned on her, sponsors dropped her, old receipts of her nastiness surfaced, and her own father cut her off financially, demanding a public apology or else. Talk about a twist. Meanwhile, Amara stayed clueless, just doing her thing, moving up in the world. She got promoted to the VIP floor, the spot for execs, an important guest thanks to her work ethic and the trust she'd earned. She adjusted her new uniform in the bathroom mirror, realizing, for the first time, that she actually belonged. And then, one afternoon, another envelope, this one signed, James Carter. It finally clicked. The billionaire owner, the man who had noticed her, believed in her, pushed her forward. She read his note. "You've inspired me more than you'll ever know. Someone believes in you." Over and over, trying to take it in. Everything changed after that. The next day, the office was buzzing, and Amara saw Olivia's apology all over the news, her voice shaky, her father standing by, both of them looking defeated. "Her name is Amara. I hope one day she can forgive me." The world ate it up, some saying it was too little, too late, others demanding to hear from Amara herself. Reporters started calling, strangers sent messages, everyone wanted her reaction. She said nothing until James reached out and invited her to meet at the plaza entrance. No explanations, just an offer to talk. She showed up, nerves jangling, and there he was beside a black car, just like the one that started it all. "You handled everything with grace," he told her, and handed her a key. "This is your graduation gift, a furnished apartment near campus. You don't have to commute anymore. You deserve peace." Amara could barely breathe. "Why me?" she asked, tears in her eyes. James just smiled. "Sometimes the strongest people wear the humblest clothes. You reminded me who I want to be." Yeah, that happened. From that day, they weren't just strangers anymore, they became friends, mentors, even more than that. Amara finished school with honors, became head of hospitality at Starlight Plaza. Her story a quiet legend for everyone who'd ever been overlooked or knocked down. Olivia faded out, her brand ruined, no kindness left to hold her up. 1 year later, at a big gala in the plaza, Amara stood on stage, accepting an award for outstanding service. She looked out into the crowd, James beaming in the front row, and said, "I used to think life was just about surviving. But sometimes the mud you walk through leads you to the light you never knew you deserved." Afterward, she went back to the entrance where it all began, took off her award ribbon, and left it on the ledge, not for Olivia, not for revenge, but as a symbol of letting go. Sometimes the world tries to bury you, but if you keep moving, someone might just see you rise. So what do you think was justice served? Did forgiveness matter? Or was it too late for Olivia? Drop your thoughts below. Share your own stories of kindness or redemption. And let's talk about what really makes someone worthy of a second chance. If this story made you feel something, like, comment and subscribe, because resilience matters. Kindness changes everything, and everybody deserves their shot at the light.